easy go.
Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy Destiny Gaming here, back with another video. This is going to be on Destiny 2's new social space, The Farm. We're going to be actually watching a tour of it, brought to you by IGN's First. They went to Bungie and they had a tour of the new farm. So, without further ado, let's begin the show. Enjoy the video.
Hey everybody, Destin Legary here from IGN with Ryan from Bungie. Hey Ryan, how's it going?
Hey, good, how are you?
I am fantastic because we're going to be going through The Farm, the new social space in Destiny 2.
Yeah, we're excited to show this off to you guys. This is where you'll land after you've been kicked out of the city by the Cabal. Humanity is in exile here. It'll be you and a bunch of refugee, civilians, guardians, and vendors that'll help you on your way. And the space will evolve as you go through the Destiny 2 experience. You'll see characters come and go, population will grow, so it's a fairly dynamic space as well.
So first up, we're going to stop and take a look at the Postmaster who we just walked by. So this is where the Postmaster is going to be located.
Yep, we made sure that you can still get your mail. We don't want to cut anybody off from friends and relatives. Correspondence, gear that you might drop in the field will all show up here. There are little events that you can find in here, little activities that you can unlock. And so there'll be a number of those that you'll find through the space. We're not going to show any of those today, but that'll be a feature of the space. I'd point out that you can see in the distance the shard. It's one of the touchstone pieces from the major destination for the release called EDZ. So you can always see it in the distance, and then you can see ships coming and going. There's kind of a fighting force of guardians and humanity. It might try. So you can see a fighting force of guardians and humanity are trying to fight back against the Cabal from this space. And then on your left, you'll see a Cryptarch. So we just start talking about where you get your loot right away here. And you might recognize this character.
Tyra Karn, she made it!
Mm-hmm. She survived. She's here to help you out. So she'll do the Cryptarchy thing, which you're well familiar with.
Decrypting my blues into greens?
Yeah, but this time it's going to be all exotics all the time. That's
all right, thanks, Tyra.
Yeah,
and she has a mini version of that piece of geometry that everybody likes from the tower there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Over here, we see they're fixing up some ships. What's going on?
So this is humanity trying to recover from the Cabal destroying the city. So they're rebuilding ships, rebuilding sparrows, weapons. You'll see other vendors and activities come and go through this space.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a mini hangar from the D1 tower, you could say.
What are these robots? Crucible robots?
Great question. Yeah, those are, remember Shax from Destiny 1? Yeah. There's a whole force of support personnel that help him out, and they're trying to rebuild the capability of that group. Here you can see it, and that story will kind of be better illustrated in the shipping version of the space, but
cool.
We'll get into that. Also, it's important we should talk about the chickens.
Yeah, this chicken's been my favorite so far.
Yep.
What's his name?
It's up to you, man. If you want to adopt him.
Ralph.
Yep.
His name's Ralph. Hi, Ralph. The areas you said is going to expand, so we're going to see new vendors.
You'll have new characters coming and going. Ambient NPCs will come and go through the space through the course of the story.
I don't think so. Sorry.
And you found the soccer ball.
I sure did.
Which is our proudest new feature. You can play fully scored soccer with your fellow guardians while you wait for your strike team to finish digging stuff out of their vault for the next raid or strike. Kind of in the same vein as the soccer idea, like we're trying to find a way for people to entertain themselves or in the space and a way to draw attention to themselves. One of the challenges for Destiny 2 is to realize the idea that you're going to be here with 25 other players.
Yeah.
And
Ralph.
And we want to give you a way to draw attention to yourself and be noticed, have people look at your gear. And so we have soccer, you can start a game with other players, and then there are activities here that will let you like run faster or add an effect to you that other people will notice. And as people spend time in these spaces, they'll learn how to acquire flair like that. And so you may notice when the game launches, people doing things that you didn't think were possible in the space, and then you follow them around, figure out how they're doing it, and then learn to do it yourself, just as a diversion and as a way to learn something that you can then teach other players passively.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you so much for giving us a tease of this new social space.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
Okay, so let's go back and break this video down. I want to make there's some key points that I actually want to make during this.
Through the farm, the new social space in Destiny 2.
Yeah, we're excited to show this
First
off to you
of
guys.
all
This is where you'll land
is,
after you've been kicked out of the city by the Cabal. Humanity is in
the
exile
Cryptarch.
here. It'll be you and a bunch of refugee
Also,
civilians,
another thing we
guardians, and
did not
vendors
see
that'll
yet,
help you on your way. And the
was
space will evolve
the gunsmith.
as
We
you
see
go
the
through
postmaster there
Destiny 2
to the
experience.
left.
You'll see characters come and go. Population will grow.
The only thing we don't see
so it's a fairly
is
dynamic
a
space as well.
gunsmith.
So first stop, we're going to stop and take a look at the
But
postmaster.
we do have there will be a
So this is where the
postmaster.
postmaster is going to be located.
As you can see right here, there will be a postmaster for you to, any blues and greens or purples or exotics you may miss. Well, I'm pretty sure you'd pick up your exotics. You want to leave those behind. But everything else, we want to make sure they get to the Cryptarch. Let's continue with
Yep,
this.
we made sure that you can still get your
the
mail.
only
We
thing
don't
I
want to
did
cut
not see was
anybody
the
off
the only
from
thing I did
friends and
not see was the
relatives,
gunsmith.
correspondence.
But as you can see in the corner here to the right, you can actually see the Cryptarch back
Yearly
there.
might drop in the field will all show up
I'm
here.
pretty sure a
There
lot
are
of
little
people are going to be
events that you
happy
can find in here, little activities that you can
that
unlock.
Master Raul,
And so there'll be a number of those that you'll
Yeah.
find through the space. We're not going to show any of
Bastard.
those today,
excuse my
but
language.
that'll be a feature of the
It's not gonna be
space.
in Destiny
I'd
2.
point out that you can see in the distance the
And as he's saying, if you look in the background, you can see the shard from the Traveler, which is part of the European Dead Zone, which we will get to explore. Along with finding lost sectors, which, by the way, I actually know how to find them. I'm not gonna say how or where I know how to got this information from, because then everybody would go and figure it out. So, if you want to know, hit me up on Twitter at Destiny Gaming, or hit me up on Xbox. If you want to know my GT, hit me up on Twitter, Destiny Gaming, and I'll be more than happy to invite you to a party and tell you how I know this. Some of you may know, some of you may not know. But anyway, let's continue with this.
shard is
You
one
see
of
the shard in the
the
background, which will
touchstone
probably be
pieces from
actually go and
our
explore.
from the major destination for the release
I
called
can see there's
EDZ.
it looks like a drone flying
So you can
around,
always see it in the
looks like, or a
distance,
ship.
and then you can see ships coming and going.
Now this
There's
is
kind
an
of a
iconic
fighting
site.
force
You
of
see
guardians
these
and
ships
humanity.
that
It might
fly
try.
in.
So you can see a fighting
So
force of guardians and humanity are trying to
that's
fight
pretty
back
cool
against the Cabal from this space. And
to see
then on your
that.
left, you'll see a Cryptarch. So we just start talking about where you
Now a
get your
lot of
loot
people were
right
wondering
away
about
here.
this. Who was
You
going to be
might
a
recognize
Cryptarch?
this
And here's your
character.
answer.
Tyra Karn, she made it.
From
She
the
survived.
temple,
She's here to
the
help
Iron
you out.
Temple, which is a huge
So
shocker.
she'll do the
So,
Cryptarchy thing.
we just figured
you're
that,
well familiar
the
with.
tower was the only place to
Decrypting my
destroy.
blues and the green.
Yeah,
But that
but this
doesn't
time
look
it's
that
going to be
way.
all
It
was
exotics
just
all the
the
time. That's
All right,
the
thanks,
Iron
Tyra.
Temple. Yeah.
And she has a
Yeah, been
mini
shortened
version
up.
of that piece of geometry.
Because otherwise,
like,
Tyra
from,
Karn
the
wouldn't be
tower.
here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
So it's nice
Over
that we have a
here,
different
we see
Cryptarch.
they're fixing up
Although
some
I don't
ships.
know,
What's
I don't know
going
which
on?
one's worse, her or
So this is
Master
humanity
Raul.
trying
And
to
now
recover
this is
from the
another
Cabal
cool
destroying
point
the
I want to
city.
make is the ship that's here, which I think is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be one of the new ships you can get in Destiny 2. Looks pretty cool actually. Having those vents, it kind of looks like a I don't know, I would say a boat or something. That's what I would call it.
So the rebuilding ships,
let's continue
rebuilding
on with
sparrows, weapons.
It's kind of nice
You'll
to
see other
these kind
vendors
of
and
things,
activities
like the
come and go through
hangar,
this space.
kind of a remembrance of
So it's kind
the
of like a
tower.
mini hangar from the
And
D1
it
tower,
hits you hard,
could say.
What are these robots?
And you really think about it,
Just
this is
more
a place
robots?
people
Great
lost their
question.
homes.
Yep, those
And
are
everything, and it
remember
hits you,
shacks.
and you really think about it.
I
You think about
remember.
real
Destiny 1,
life.
yeah. There's a
Outside
whole
of Destiny,
force
it really hits you hard.
of support
Because
personnel
people
that help
in
them
real
out.
life who have this problem,
They're trying to
who lose
rebuild the
their
capability
homes
of that
to,
group here. You can see it, and that story will kind of
war,
be better illustrated in
natural
the
disaster,
shipping version of the space.
and they do
but
everything
we'll
they can
get
to take
that.
it back.
Also, it's important we should talk about the
And
chickens.
Yeah,
it
this
really
chicken's
hits you
been my
hard.
favorite so far.
Yep.
What's his name?
It's up to
What's
you,
cool
man.
is
If
to
you
see
want to adopt
chickens
him,
instead of usually you
Ralph.
see
His
birds
name's Ralph. Hi, Ralph.
in that
There he is. You said it's going to
and
expand, so we're
flying,
going to see new
singing that.
vendors.
Also,
you'll
another
have,
key point I want to
you'll have new
make
characters coming and going.
is another thing. I don't
ambient
know if
NPCs
they're
will
there,
come and go
but I
through
did
the
not
space
see
through the
any
course of the
ghosts
story.
flying around.
Sorry.
And you
on the
found the
farm.
soccer ball.
Now,
I
remember
sure
the
did,
tower,
which
when
is
you're
our
walking around, you'd always
proudest
see
new
these
feature.
random
You can
goats
play
flying over the edge
fully
of the tower
scored
and down.
soccer with fellow
Now,
guardians
see, I
while you
always
wait for
believed that
your
was
strike
those
team to
guardian
finish digging stuff out of their
ghosts you
vault
would
for the
see
next raid or strike.
were
Kind of in the same
for
vein as the soccer idea, like we're trying to
new
find
players who
a way for people to
just
entertain
started the
themselves
game.
or in this space
That's
and a
how
way
I
to draw
take it.
attention to themselves. One of the challenges for
But the
Destiny
only
2 is
thing
to
I didn't see was the gunsmith. So I don't know if there's going to be a gunsmith or not. But it is quite interesting. I mean, we've seen the postmaster, the Cryptarch, but we
to
haven't
realize the idea that
seen
you're going to be here
the,
with 26 other players, sorry,
um,
25 other players,
Yeah.
and
Ralph.
and Ralph,
gunsmith.
and we want to give you a way to draw
So it's
attention
gonna
to
be
yourself and
interesting
be
if
noticed,
there's
have
gonna be
people look
one
at your
or not.
gear,
Also, you can
and so
see
we
down
have
there
the
is
soccer.
the
You can start a
soccer
game with
place
other
where you
players,
can
and then there are
play soccer,
activities
which is
here
gonna be nice when you're waiting for your
that will
friends.
let you like run faster or add an
I see
effect to you that
humanities,
other people will notice.
you
And
got
as
the
people
guns in
spend
that
time in
out,
these
trying to
spaces, they'll
protect
learn how
the
to
last
acquire
place that's safe.
flair like that. And so you may notice
I think it's
when the
pretty
game
cool.
launches,
Actually,
people doing things that you didn't think
there goes that drone again, right over here in the left-hand corner. You know,
were
something that you don't
possible
really see
in
the
the space, and
drone
you
flying
follow them around,
town.
figure
It's
out
kinda
how they're
cool
doing it, and then learn to do it yourself.
to see those flying
Just
around.
as a diversion and as a way to learn something that you can then teach other
wind
players passively.
turbines.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you so much for giving us a tease.
Now, just so everybody knows, I will actually bring up the the thing for the list of dates for this. So if you want to watch these your own, all you gotta do is go to IGN.com and you want to go and hit type in Destiny 2, click on Destiny 2, then go to videos, and it'll bring up this. But right now I want to focus on it's this. It's the list of dates for for the dates of what they're going to be showing. As we can see here, July 6th, which is tomorrow, is Bungie's vision of Destiny 2. July 7th, our first impressions, PvP reveal, developing the story of Destiny 2, and so on and so forth. But the one I really, really like is this one right here, July 26th. Creating an exotic. That sounds like it's pretty interesting. I mean, all of this is gonna be interesting to see. I'm gonna watch all of it, obviously, because I'm hyped for Destiny 2, and I want to know everything I can about it. Now the Bungie's vision, I don't know if that's gonna be on their channel or IGN's, but I'm pretty sure to be on IGN. So, again, if you want to watch this kind of stuff, you want to go to IGN.com and then type in Destiny 2 and then click on Destiny 2 and then go to videos and you will see the video of the farm. Until then, if you enjoyed the video, like and comment if you're excited for Destiny 2 and what are you most excited for. The new game, the new story, PvP, PvE, trying the new subclasses. Comment below and let me know. Until then, Destiny Gaming out.